All right, it's time for episode 2. Apparently, it's available on the Bravo app or the website. So we open with Karen and her trainer. Karen, we are not going to start the episode with you whining about your coop. You wanted that Nene Leakes life, well, now you got it. Now he 80. You got to deal with it. But Karen, I don't know what dynamic has changed. He was a crotchety old man when you met him. What's new? Meanwhile, across town, Gabrice and Gabrissy have lunch with Monique. So now Gabrice is gonna try to make friends with Monique. You old fake ass. Oh! Monique said, well, I guess since Gabrice is getting some dick, she's become tolerable. So these two are gonna try to get Candace and Ashley back on the same page. And then Gabrice asks her, now what's going on between you and Charisse? And Gabrice lets Monique know, you know Candace invited Charisse, so is she doing that to piss you off? Gabrissy always starting shit. On episode 2, she's starting. And Monique's like, oh, she knows what's going on. I'd never do that to her. I didn't get a heads up. So she don't want to talk about the rumors, and I bet you Candace is behind the rumors. Oh, shit! But Gabrice come in with the tea. Word on the curb, shout out to Beautiful Soul, is that Monique was fucking that trainer. That baby don't look that much like that father, quiet as it's kept, but we just gonna keep watching. Okay, now we got Ashley, and she's got this lactate consult. She came in and squeezed out the milk ducts, felt like a new mama. So you've got this woman just pawing all up on your bust. It's a throuple-ass marriage, honey. It's a throuple. And it's fine. Honestly, it looks like, everybody has, I feel like they're the main partners, and then they get into different entanglements. Lord, we getting a whole lesson in lactate. Okay. So now we have Candace with her more accomplished friend Wendy. Now, girl, if you was gonna toss your hair when you walked out of the hospital after that baby, you should have had a better wig, because that was a little stiff and sweaty. Like, did you still have on the wig you gave birth in? You should have switched the wigs out. You need something fresh and dry. That was a little matted. She looks like Omarosa to me. I'm going to try not to hold that against her. Not that she's not pretty. I mean, Omarosa's pretty, she's pretty. But Omarosa just get on my nerve. I'm just like, oh, please, don't remind me of her. It'd be like if somebody looked like Kenya, I'd just be like, you got some shit with you. Your doppelganger got some shit with her. You got some shit with you. Candace, you don't want to have kids because your mom's a piece of shit. Just go on to therapy for it. I think you'll be okay. And if you could keep Chris, then you'll have a decent pappy. So now Wendy says, oh yeah, I met Karen, but she tried to be the grand dame with me and I wasn't here for it. Not with that dated ass house. You could just say hi like a regular heifer. We don't need the hello. Child, Candace was reading the fuck out of Gabrice and Gabrissy, talking about, well, she's tolerable, so you might get along now that she's getting some dick. Well, you get some dick and you're still a pain in the ass. What's your excuse? Your mama. Your mama. Oh, God, you see, Bravo is so shady. You can't go from Monique's resort to then the outside of Robin's apartment. That's just mean. You ain't got to do all that. Oh, thank God Robin's son has more style than her help clean out that crappy little closet your mama got. Ooh, it's just a mess of sequins and shitty sweaters. Oh my God, it's like a dress barn clearance rack in there. Meanwhile, across town, Karen and Candace are having a drink. And truffle fries. I'm okay with truffle fries. Like, they gotta be like shoestring and fresh and extra oil. And then I'm like, okay, this is, we getting a little truffle. But go on and put the truffle on there. Shit, I need more than the oil. I think I would rather do like a cheese curd or like if we're gonna do a messy fry, then let's do like a little cheese, a little bacon, a little sour cream, sprinkle a couple of chives in there. Matter of fact, go on and give me some potato skins, fuck it. Honey mustard on a French fry, Karen. Well, then again, if it's Chick-fil-A, that's different. So maybe it's good. Maybe it's a good honey mustard. I ain't gonna judge, but I'm gonna judge a little bit. I actually like a seasoned mayonnaise with my fry. I like the German way. So while they're having a, Monique sends Candace a text inviting her to a dinner congratulating Ashley for her new baby. That looks just like her husband. I mean, her husband looks like a big grown baby because, he an old man. When you get old, if you lucky enough to get old, you start to look like an infant. That's lottie-dottie everybody. That don't matter your race, your color, your sexuality. Everybody, when you get old enough, you look scrunched up like a baby. So it is what it is. That's what happens when you have a baby with somebody 73. He's just reverting like an anti-Benjamin Button. So Candace gonna go. She's like, you know what? This will be a great time to get on the good foot with Ashley. Meanwhile, Monique called Ashley and tell her she invited Wendy to the party. Then she tell her I invited Candace, and Ashley was like, really? Now here's the thing. Nobody said that Candace was going to apologize. Monique said Candace owes you an apology. But did anybody say, Candace, are you going to apologize? Candace ain't coming to apologize. Candace is too ignorant. Hell, she never apologized to Gabrice or Gabrissy or their forehead. So Juan gonna remarry Robin, but we already knew that. I guess Gabrice gonna be in on it. Gabrice said double the rock. And he said, I mean, I don't have a problem with it, but Robin ain't gonna give a shit. He don't care. The last thing she needs is some super big rock fucking up her hand when she's trying to fix the transmission or change the oil. Oh, God, the tacky. You're going to give a ring with 24 stones around it. Oh, God, no. One, those things are impossible to keep clean. Like, they look great the first day, but after that, it's just dust and everything else gets, and it gets, oh, God, I hate multi-stone shit. You've got to go to a real jeweler for that, and you're taking your ass to Zales. Or the kiss may begin with K. But going to a mall, talking about 24 stones, just get her a necklace for that shit. Oh, my Lord. Candace, I can take a pregnancy test, too. It doesn't mean that I actually have the threat of being pregnant. Girl, the only reason you okay with the pregnancy right now is because it would solidify your spot on the show. They ain't gonna throw you off pregnant. You gonna get 2 seasons after that shit. You got on here so you could afford to start a family. However, don't end up like Eva. I guess because you've given us 2 non-pregnant seasons, you could have a pregnant season and it would be okay. Girl, you need to get a dog first. I think Candace worries because she knows deep down she's an ass and she'd have to work on herself and she's simply not ready. And I can respect that. Some people just asses. Oh, so now we see your issue with Ashley was she knew she wanted kids and you was on the fence. See, Ashley had a shitty mama too. She was just able to move past it. That's what you're really jealous about. I can break it down. Aha! He said, we ain't even been fucking, so I don't know why you was pissing on the stick for this scene, but I'm gonna go on and put you on blast, heifer. Maybe that's why he looks so old he ain't getting no puss. I don't think that marriage gonna last. Again, an 8-month T or an 18-month T. Oh, God, he whining about her saying they had decent sex at the reunion. He thought he was putting it down. Well, honey, you must be because y'all broke. So you got to have something. Wow. Gabrice. And Gabrissy. This outfit you're wearing to Ashley's lunch, your legs aren't your best feature. They're stubby. And then you're going to put on a high boot and a longer than needed mini skirt to really make them look extra dumpy, extra squat, and stubby. Just because it's Louboutin doesn't mean you should put it on, but those shoes look like they were on sale to me something 3-4 seasons ago. But it had a red bottom, so you'll just throw it on. So tacky. Oh, God, so Monique show up with a whole bunch of her shit. Like, if you wanted to send her a Not for Lazy Moms basket, you could have done that off camera and just brought something Tiffany. But I guess you gotta promote your shit. How candy burris of you. Just don't get candy boring. Oh, Monique, you starting shit. Oh, let's give Ashley Candace's butter knife so that way we ain't gotta worry about it. Let Ashley have 2. Okay, Momo. She here for Candace. Oh, you gonna invite that heifer and not tell me? I see you, heifer. I see you. Oh, and now Gabrice is giving us Gabrissy. She said, well, I heard from Ashley that when Monique had her fallout with Charissy, Candace ran her ass over to Charisse to be her best friend. So Monique is like, you know what, Candace, you a two-faced piece of shit. I'm trying to rebuild a friendship with you and you gonna run up in that caterpillar face giving who are you? Eating mushrooms with that heifer. Fuck you. So Ashley brings Candace's party that she wasn't invited to, and she said, so did everyone dress up in their diamonds and denim? And Monique said, honey, I wouldn't know. I was too busy dodging a wolves. Monique said, Candace, you knew exactly what was going on. Don't try me, heifer. Oh! Monique said, have y'all been on a honeymoon yet? Y'all should have taken that money for that party and went somewhere. But you see, Bravo would only pay for the party, not a private vacay. Monique is one of the few in the group who can afford a private vacay. So now Gabrice says, all right, let's get to the elephant in the room and get to our sisterhood. Ashley, Candace, we'd like you to squash your shit. There are some apologies in order. Now, I don't know why you gonna blindside immature Candace and ask her to apologize in public. Candace said, okay, I'm open to a conversation, but let's not do it at the table. Let's do that shit in private. And I agree with that because you always going to have comments from the peanut gallery. Ashley said, well, why am I going to continue to make an effort when you continue to say snide shit behind my back? I'm over you, heifer. So people are kind of ganging up on Candace, and Candace is like, well, hold on. I didn't say I was going to apologize. Let's talk about Ashley. Let's talk about her baby. And Ashley's like, I don't want her talking about my baby, the baby that she said my husband didn't want. She can keep her mouth shut on that. And that's pretty much where the shit ends. But in the preview for next week, we see Dr. Wendy's husband, and he looks cute, but he got why are his knees so dark? Like, he got big, dark spots on his knee. Why are his knees so dark? I didn't know you had to get on your knees to eat pussy. Normally, you laying down and that's on the bed. That seems like more, I don't eat pussy, so I don't know. But yeah, I'm wondering about his knees, but he cute. All right, I'm going to see y'all soon for something.